What vintage clothing labels are worth collecting? If you are curious about which vintage clothing labels are worth collecting, you have come to the right place. Let's break down some key labels that collectors often seek when hunting for vintage treasures. First, vintage clothing labels from renowned brands or designers are usually the most sought after. These labels are not just about fashion, they reflected quality and a piece of history. Chanel is at the top of many collectors' lists. Vintage Chanel suits and accessories are especially prized for their classic designs and craftsmanship. Pieces from the mid-20th century are particularly valuable. Next, consider designer dresses from labels like Christian Dior, Yves Saint Laurent, Gucci, Balenciaga, and Vionic. These dresses are appreciated for their unique designs and high-quality materials. When assessing their worth, collectors often compare similar items in the market. Denim is another area where vintage labels shine. Levi's, especially the vintage Levi's 501 jeans, are favorites among denim enthusiasts. The value of these jeans can rise significantly with age and rarity. Certain editions can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Lee is another sought-after denim brand, particularly pieces marked, sanforized, and union-made. Items like Lee's hunter jackets and lumberjack flannel shirts are also popular finds. Burberry is a standout label known for its iconic check pattern and equestrian knight logo. Vintage Burberry items featuring the original logo are especially desirable. Collectors often use the tag to help date and authenticate these pieces. Vintage t-shirts from the 1980s and 1990s have also gained popularity. Ben t-shirts and movie promotional shirts are particularly collectible. The condition and rarity of these shirts can greatly influence their value. Other notable vintage labels include Fendi, recognized for its fur and leather goods, and brands that have made a lasting impact on fashion. Collectors often seek unique or limited edition items from these brands, especially those with distinctive prints or historical significance. When hunting for vintage clothing at flea markets, pay close attention to the label, the garment's condition, and any unique features. Look for tags that indicate the era or origin of the piece. Researching the brand can also help you understand its history and collectability. Practical tips for flea market hunting include checking for authenticity, examining the garment for wear or damage, and being aware of current market trends. Keep an eye out for rare prints, limited editions, and items with original tags or packaging. With patience and knowledge, you can find vintage clothing that is both stylish and a great addition to your collection.